Hi there RC fans, this is Shannon again from RC Stuff, and today we're going to do another speed run. However, I'm going to deviate a bit from our traditional stock speed runs and make one modification to this truck, so you've seen this truck already, I believe in our first speed run with it, where we ran completely stock with a 2-cell LiPo, got up to about 38 miles an hour. HPI claims that this truck can reach 62 miles an hour, although there's several caveats. Number one, they say that you need to change out the associated pinion with a 34 tooth 48 pitch pinion, and then use a 3-cell lithium polymer battery, and they also recommend a different set of tires. So for our project today though, we're actually just going to replace this one part. I do have a 3-cell battery that will run in it, but I don't have any other tires to actually use for this. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull off these wheels, we're going to pull this cover off, we're going to pull the entire motor mount out of the vehicle, and we're going to replace the current pinion gear with this new 34 pin or 34 tooth, which should give us a significantly greater rotation speed of the wheels. And then when we're done doing all that, we'll strap on the camera, the GPS device, and we'll do another speed run for it. So let's get started. This is the motor mount, and we're going to pull these 2 screws. And those 2 screws will be the ones that hide the pinion, so let's get those off and see what the insides look like. Alright, we've now got the motor separated from the motor mount, so now we can actually get this new pinion out of the bag, pop this current one off, slide it back in, and then get our mesh set with the 2 gears. Alright, so the vehicle's back together, and it took a little longer than I hoped. The biggest pain was actually having to pull out the receiver box and the ESC to actually get to the 2 dog bones that drive the front and rear wheels, because it was a little more difficult to actually get them repositioned with the motor. So anyway, I just basically popped these up, and after getting these up, it was a lot easier to do. And then repositioning everything was easy. The biggest thing that you really got to be careful of is making sure you don't screw up any of your wiring in the process, because that could really, give you some trouble. So the next step is to get our camera and such associated with or get it positioned on the truck and get our GPS on there and take it for a speed run. Alright folks, as you can see here, we recorded a top speed of 55 miles per hour, which is awesome. Not quite the 62 that they mentioned on the site, but I gotta tell you, hopefully you saw in the video with the first person view camera, man, this thing gets real squirrely on these tires at those speeds. I mean, it's almost unmanageable. And actually, if you saw at the end where I crashed there, it was unmanageable. So again, this was stock motor, stock speed control. The only thing changed was we went to the HPI 34 tooth pinion to see how fast we could get. And again, it was 55 miles per hour on this little Savage XS Flux. Pretty slick. But I think I'm going to back it back down to the previous gear now, because that's just crazy fast.